It's how to stop caring what people think, especially in this whole new world. There are so many people who allow other people's opinions, their little comments, to get in the way of their peace, their health, their happiness. Not me. Ain't nobody got time for that. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Let me share with you, deep divers, what's really helped me along my journey. You have to remind yourself that everyone has a right to say whatever they want. And you also have a right to ignore everyone. Slow motion this side. They have a right to say what they want, and you have a right to ignore them. You see, the truth is, deep divers, why are you caring about someone when it's distracting you from where you're meant to be? Let me repeat that. Why are you caring about what someone else thinks of you when it's distracting you from where you need to be? All of that thinking about what other people think of you is a waste of, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. And it robs you of your happiness, of your peace of mind. And you have to remind yourself one thing, deep divers. These people are temporary. The people who have a lot to say about you, they're not going to be around in 5 years. They're not going to be around in 20 years. They're here today, gone tomorrow. So stop allowing people who do so little for you to take up such a large space in your mind. Slow motion this side. I said stop allowing people who do so little for you to take up such a large space in your mind. You got people living rent free in your mind with their feet up on the sofa, not even washing the dishes. My oh my, deep divers. You got squatters in your mind right now, and it's time to evict them. I said you have squatters in your mind right now, and it's time to evict them. You see, deep divers, I've realized one thing. Never take advice from someone you're not willing to trade places with. Never take advice from someone you're not willing to trade places with. There are so many people, happened to me along my journey. I had close friends, even family members saying, hey, Ralph, do this, do that. But I'm like, I don't want your life. I'm good with mine, and I'm prepared to take responsibility for if it doesn't work out. You have to start taking accountability for your life, responsibility for your life, and say, you know what? This is my choice. This is my life, it's not yours. And yes, I know what it's like. Sometimes you got people who really care about you, they're looking out for you. Now we can listen. But you see, so often, it's people we don't even know, we've never even met. And they have a say. They got so much to say about you. They don't even know you. And you have to remind yourself, anytime you think about someone, you're making a mental, energetic transaction. I always tell you, I don't care what you think about me, because I'm not thinking about you. You know why? Because I'm too busy becoming my greatest version. I'm too busy, breathing in that good ass prawn, baby. I had a woman, right, many years ago, who's like, Ralph, gosh, I see you on this YouTube thing. What's that all about? It's probably not going to work out for you. That was just a confirmation for me to realize that a lot of people can't see further from where they are. And I said, don't worry about it. I'm good. You see, because right now, they message me. All the people who doubted me in the past, they message me. They're like, Ralph, oh my gosh, you're doing great for yourself. You got a new book, Feel Alive 2, Unlock Your Infinite Power, The Secret Recipe to Becoming Your Greatest Version, now available on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the-book. They're like, oh, Ralph, you got a YouTube Gold Award. Oh my gosh, you're doing so well for yourself. How was it possible? And I tell them, it was possible because I stopped listening to you. You see, you got to remind yourself, deep divers, if you have people who are criticizing you right now, that's an indication they're not doing anything with their life. Let me repeat that. If you have a lot of people criticizing you right now, that's an indication they're not doing anything with their life. You know why? Because I'm a mentor. I mentor other people. When people come to me for help, I say, okay, look, are you serious about going to the next level of your life? Do you want to become your greatest version? Well, okay, listen to me very closely. You can do it like this and get ahead like that. So I'm coming from a place of constructive criticism, love, compassion, and empathy because I put myself in their shoes. But then you have some people who want to point the finger and they're sitting on the sofa. You got people who aren't even living life and they're telling you how to live your life. You got people who are in their comfort zone. You're going out of your comfort zone and they got so much to say about you. You got to remind yourself, deep divers, no one talks about people who aren't doing anything. Let me repeat that. Nobody talks or even cares about people who are not doing anything. So if people have a lot to say about you, congratulations. That's only an indication. That is only an indication that you are onto something. That's only an indication that you're going places, right? Along my early journey, when people started to talk about me, I'm like, okay, I've made it. Yes, that was a good thing. I don't take it to heart. You know why? Because I present myself with evidence every single day that what I'm doing is working. I came from nothing and I made something of myself, and it's only going to get better. You know why? Because I believed in myself. I had people who didn't want to see me win, and I had people who wanted to see me win. And guess what? I surrounded myself consciously with people who are on the same mission as me. If you are someone who is caring so much what other people think, let me tell you this. It's all about self-acceptance. I'm so comfortable in my own skin, deep divers. Look, I can do a little something, baby. I can start raising the frequency, right? That's what happens when you have unconditional self-acceptance. That's what happens when you stop apologizing for who you are. That's what happens when you have self-love. Love. I don't care what anyone thinks about what I have to say. And you know why? Because I love myself. Once you love yourself, as your self-love increases, so does your self-expression. And that's why I always tell you, deep divers, focus on yourself. Are you going to be a coward and hide how you truly feel? Or are you going to lay? And my people will appreciate it. You know why? Because real recognize real. There are so many people out there who wish they could do what you're doing, lady. Ladies, they wish they could do what you're doing. Fellas, they wish they could do what you're doing. Cat down the road, they wish they could do what you're doing. But they can't. All they can do is spectate.